Morning, everybody. Morning, guys. What is up, beautiful? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Xoxia DaDoll. So today, you guys, I'm gonna be doing my makeup on live with you guys. It's Friday. What is it? The 12th of September. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I want to spray my unit down. But not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes I don't be wanting that chemical on me, so I'll see if I spray it down or not, okay? So the good thing about like taking off your unit every night and reapplying it every morning is like your baby hairs are low-key, where they're already supposed to be. Okay, so yeah. So guys, let's get into it. I want to sharpen my eyebrow pencil right here. Okay, this is a black matte pencil. I wonder if I should attempt 10-minute makeup today with you guys. No, I don't feel like it. We might do it tomorrow. But just go ahead and pencil in the brows. Okay. You guys can see sometimes I use a short stroke when I want the brow to be a little bit thicker. And then when I want it to be more on the thinner side, I just go in with one stroke. That brow is perfect. Okay, so now the next side. And my hair is low-key growing back a little bit. I'm gonna shave it again. Because that's my first time really shaving it bald like that. And I really like it. So yeah, you guys, I love my brows to look like, fucking eagle wings. Like, can you guys see? Oh, let me turn this light on. That's better. It was looking a little dull. Right? That's better, right? Let me open this, let there be light. That's much better, right? Guys, I just popped a bump right here on my face this morning, so normally I don't like to pop a bump, period, but especially right before I'm gonna do my makeup. Try to avoid doing that, Let me just put a little alcohol to close it up. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab my concealer. Okay, you guys can use whatever concealer you want, but I do love this Kiss brand. It's very economical and the color matches are really nice. They're like really good, okay? So you take a small flat brush and you wanna get right underneath that angle of your brow. Get right underneath where you drew the brow on. And most girls do theirs on like a rounded arch. Mine is on a pointed arch, okay? So if you like my brows, this is why I do this tutorial, okay? because this is a makeup formula, you guys. If you follow the formula, your makeup will come out exactly like mine's, and you know, you look bomb as fuck, okay? Underline the next one. Be most careful at the arch, okay? Because that's where you're most apt to like mess up at. It's super hot already for the morning. It's just only 7:30 here. It's been really, really hot here lately. I don't know what the fuck. It is hurricane season, so you see, guys, and then just follow the arch and seal the brow off, okay? And always keep a piece of tissue, napkin, paper towel, whatever, right handy, so you can always wipe the brush every time. Oh no, I went too close up under the brow. So let me reapply the product. Let me fix the brow. And then just restart again with your concealer, okay? And seal off the brow. Make sure you finish off the brow. Otherwise, it just looks kind of weird, especially if you don't wear like little baby hairs and stuff like I do. Like, people will notice your brow looks a little wonky at the tail end, all right? I want to take just a touch more concealer. Make sure you always close your products up as soon as you finish using it. Otherwise, they will dry out and stuff like that, you know? Especially like brow pomade, concealer, you know, they get dry. There we go. Girl. Move. Okay? Don't worry, I know my hair does not look perfect right now. That's why we're getting ready, okay, guys? Because by the time we're done, we're gonna be looking like fucking perfection. So you get you a small fluffy brush and just blend out the concealer. Just blend it out. And now the brows are done, okay? They're like fucking perfect today, actually. All right, so now after you finish your brows, you can leave it like that. You can wear it like that. You can go out the house like that, just with brows, but you can continue the rest of the steps if you choose to as well. This is my current foundation. It's from Kiss in color Warm Coconut. Okay. Let's sanitize the brush a little bit. I'm thinking to wear my bangs full on, like straightforward, like I did yesterday. Just because I don't feel like spraying my hair down. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I truly don't live for outside validation, right? But I noticed like a lot of people were like complimenting me and stuff yesterday. I was like, bitch, I should have worn bangs a long time ago. But no, I actually like it because I low-key want to stop like wearing the how you call it, like so much, like every day. The chemical, the spray. Okay, so now guys, I'm just getting the foundation and just stippling everything onto the skin. Make sure you get the whole area of your face because first when I used to do my makeup, I would not be like sure about like my facial anatomy. I know that sounds kind of weird because you know it's your face and you're the one that kind of grows with it and everything like that, but you do have to get used to your facial anatomy. Like I low-key used to think that I did not have like eyelid space enough for eyeshadow. And then other girls would be like, are you fucking crazy? You see how much space you have? I'm like, I guess. So then I start to play in the eyeshadow. And then now I realize I can actually put like 3 different colors up there, you know? I always thought my eyelid space was too small. And I used to think that my mono eyelids would like prevent me from wearing eyeshadow. But whatever you want to do, especially when it comes to makeup, morning guys, you can fucking do it. Okay, it just takes practice. Okay, and make sure you get a little bit in between the brow just to even out the complexion. Get a little bit on your forehead. If you guys do show more of your forehead than I do, maybe you need to put a little bit more product. Hey Marie, good morning. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys are having a blessed morning and doing well. I hope you woke up peacefully. I know I did. I try to make a point of that every morning. Like even at night, I try to make sure like I go to sleep peacefully. I don't like to hold malice in my heart. Not that I'm a malicious person or like, you know, but you know, sometimes people might rub you the wrong way during the day. Don't hold on to it when you go to bed. Um, just kind of brush that shit off. Let's see. Let me get right here. If you guys hear my stomach, I have not eaten breakfast as yet. It's too early. Normally, I get breakfast when I go out. Except if I'm off, I will like cook at home, you know? Make sure you get your upper lip as well. And under your nose, get your nose bridge, everything. Okay? Under the neck, everything. Really disperse the product out. Now we're gonna get our concealer. Oops. Be careful with your concealer, you guys, and stuff, like the foundation and stuff, because one thing about makeup is that it fucking stains so bad. So if like you're a beginner makeup wearer and like never get ready in your outfit that you're gonna wear. I see some girls doing that morning guys. And I'm like, how can you? I mean, you know, maybe some people are like neater than I am, but for me, like all the fallout and it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm getting my, how you call it, brush again. Flat fluffy brush. And pretty much just drag the product from nose to cheekbone. Okay, that's pretty much what you're doing, is dragging the product from nose to cheekbone. But you don't want to just swipe it. You want to kind of stipple it. You guys see? That stippling technique is what's going to make your makeup look more skin-like, because you don't want it just sitting on top of the face, okay? You want it to blend in with the skin. And stippling, if you guys are not really familiar with that word, is just kind of like fast patting, like this. Okay? All right, so the next thing is, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and put our loose powder. You wanna turn it upside down to shake it like that. Turn it back right side up. And this is from Kiss. This is their Pro Touch. How you call it, okay? Morning, everyone. So that's kind of like the color. I don't know if I ever really showed you guys the color. And then I'm just gonna get my triangle sponge. Okay. Tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Several times, a dozen times maybe. You can tap it off too. You can blow it. And then and you're using that same dragging motion from nose to cheekbone, okay? Pack it in right here along the nose bridge on the side, and then kind of drag it out to the cheekbone. You guys see the technique? You want to make sure that you really pack the product in, okay? Because remember, it's loose powder, so it'll just sit there and be able to like dust off if you don't pack it in nicely, all right? Hey, Nor. I don't read Arabic, but thanks for joining. Thank you, guys. Remember to like the video. Okay, so make sure you get it nice and packed around the nasolabial area. Okay, and just drag it out, all right? Morning, everyone. You guys don't have to be shy. You can say hello. And also make sure you get your smile lines, okay? All right. And just dab some in the middle of your brow here, because most people, like, that's kind of where you get greasy first. And kind of sweat is right there. All right, and pro tip to you guys, always close up your loose powder right away, because that's one product that will fucking get all over the place if you don't close it up when you're done. You guys see how it's kind of in the air still? Okay, so now I'm just gonna get my pressed powder. All right, this powder, your pressed powder that you're gonna apply all over your face, you want this to be more in your color. The loose powder is always gonna be like, I don't know, 5 shades lighter, okay? Just to give you that highlight. And then here, I'm just gonna get my fluffy brush just to help mattify the foundation a little bit. That's on our cheeks and on our forehead. Let me get here because I noticed my eyelids look shiny. Let me dust away some of this powder. Okay. And remember to get underneath the neck, you guys. A lot of people always forget underneath there. Even if you have like a double chin and stuff, there are techniques that you can use to help minimize your chin, you know? All right. So the next thing is, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get our mascara. Okay, let me get some mascara on. This mascara is from Rimmel. It's called Scandal Eyes. It's really, really good. It's one of my favorite mascaras I've ever used. Look at how it really transitions my lashes. And that's only one coat, like honestly speaking. That's only one coat, you know? And I've had this mascara for like a good 3 months already now. Okay. So yeah, you guys, that looks good. Looking good so far. You can stop here. You don't have to put lashes. You don't even have to put lipstick or anything, okay? Whatever point you guys feel most comfortable, or like if you're thinking, okay, now I got the brows down pat. Now, you know, tomorrow I'll try the foundation. The next day I'll try foundation and lipstick. You know what I mean? You don't have to like go from 0 to 100. Especially, you know, some people are more concerned about like what their friends and stuff think more than I am. So if you're not accustomed or used to wearing makeup at all, you probably don't want to like, you know, go from 0 to 100. You can just start off with brows, you know, the first week. Then you can, you know, jump into like brows and lipstick, brows, lipstick, lashes, and then brows, lipstick, lashes, full face, you know, then, you know, babao, glam. Okay? It's about how you feel comfortable and what level of makeup you want to apply to your face. All right, guys? I hope this is a good angle for you guys too. I think so. So now I'm just gonna line my lips. This is a matte brown lip liner. And no matter what race you are, what shade you are, a brown lip liner looks fucking bomb. Unless you are wearing, I mean, you could still wear brown lip liner, but if you're wearing like red lipstick or something, you could do like a red lip liner, okay? Okay, and you guys can see like I take a good minute to line my lips. I like to really make sure I take my time and, you know, do it neatly. It, you know. Oh, and let me show you one thing, right? If you happen to come outside of the line of doing your lip liner, you can always take a little bit of foundation. This is, you know, because makeup, like I was telling you guys yesterday, makeup is art, okay? So I just took the littlest dab, you see? And I'm gonna take my flat brush, this kind of brush, mira, and we're just gonna clean it up. Let me show you how. Even if you don't really make a mistake, but you want your, especially if you're like getting really dressed up and you want your look to look super crisp, you're gonna go like this. Make sure you don't take too much, but you do this. And you go back in and you clean up the liner. Do you guys see? Just to make it look neater and a little tighter, okay? But not gonna lie to you guys, I do like sometimes when I do it a little bit messy and it overlines a little bit. Just a little bit, not like ridiculously, okay? Because I do like my lips to look as full as they want to. All right. So then I'm gonna apply my lip product. I don't know if this one is done. It's low-key done, but it's low-key done, girl. High-key. But yeah, that's the look that I want for today, is just this nudie, peachy nude, glossy look. And guys, I actually went back looking for this exact product, but they don't have it in the store anymore. I'm so mad, right? But this, I think it was from LA Colors, and it's the perfect formula because it's a cross between, hey Kelly. Hey girl, I hope you're doing well. Good morning. So yeah, guys, this is the perfect cross between a lipstick and a lip gloss. So it's like a 2-in-1 product, so I really love it a lot. And then let's low-key get into this hair a little bit. I do have to pop over to my other room and grab some lashes, you guys. Forgive me, you guys. I do try to be really prepared, you know, when I come over here to do my makeup with you guys, but not gonna lie, girl. Sometimes I still be waking up. I still be waking up, low-key. Let's see. So this is my flat iron. I'm not sure what brand this is. I got this from the hair store like a good while ago, and I've had it forever. You know those ones that you get from the hair store? But yeah, girl. I think I am gonna spray my unit down just because. So let's go ahead and spray it down, and then I'm gonna pop over and get the lashes. And then boom. Okay, so to spray your unit down, you just wanna literally spray underneath the lace and hold it down, okay? The thing about it is too, you don't want to hold it down with your hands because the natural oils and stuff from your hands will actually like make the lace not stick. So you guys will see I'm just gonna like, you know, press this into place, okay, if you will. All right. I'm trying to low-key avoid putting on my, how you call it too, my band, but I'll see if I need to put it on. All right. And be careful of the product dripping a little bit. That's why normally I put this spray before I do my makeup, but this morning I was just a little indecisive whether or not I wanted to spray it, but yeah. So you lift up this flap, spray, and then flap it down. And guys, I want to reiterate to you, like, I'm not embarrassed of anything that I fucking do or have done in my life, okay? Yes, I wear a wig. Yes, there's a lace there. Yes, I just fucking lifted it up. Like, stop being fucking embarrassed in front of people. Like, nobody's better than you, so, like, don't fucking be... The only one you should be embarrassed in front of is God, if you're not living right. I do not get embarrassed, you guys. Like, I'm so serious, and you guys should start to adapt that as well. If you take away anything from my channel, it's do not fucking be embarrassed in front of nobody. Wear what the fuck you want to wear and do what the fuck you want to do, as long as you're not disrespecting God or disrespecting other people. Okay? Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. I get people that laugh at me because I wear long lashes. I get people that laugh at me because they're like, you wear so much makeup though. I'm like, get the fuck out of my face, you know? Do whatever makes you happy, you guys. I think I was telling you guys too, like, even my own sisters and stuff, especially my one sister, whom you guys, if you know me, like, personally, if you ever, like, you know, anybody from the old hood, what up? You know, ever watches my channel and stuff, your long lashes are beautiful. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna put them on in a minute. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, my sister would like diss the shit out of me. She would be like, you wear too much makeup. Why you gotta do too much? You always doing too much. Why you gotta dress like that? Why you gotta this? Why you gotta that? When I tell you, this girl used to diss the fuck out of me, and I still used to love the shit out of her. Like, so bad, for real. It was bad. And I didn't really catch on until one day I was like, you know something? She would like argue with me all the time, and I would like be the one, because she's my older sister, so like, you know, I would look up to her a lot, like maybe too much, you know. So yeah, and she would continuously like disrespect me and like diss me all the time and shit like that, you know. She would be like, why you have to dress like that? Why you have to da da da? Even sometimes we would go like to the club, you know, and she would be like, why do you dance like that? And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we were just having fun. I was just being myself. And she would like get embarrassed in front of her friends with me. Like, you're my fucking sister, you know? It's supposed to be us against the world. You know what I mean? So, and then until one day I was like, you know something? And then she would come back and she would be like, show me how you do the makeup. Show me how you put that outfit together. Show me how you do this again. Show me how you do that. And I'm like, I thought, you know, my shit was dumb. I thought my shit was whack. I thought you were dissing me for what the fuck I was doing. You know what I mean? She would literally come back and be like, but like in private, in secret afterwards when nobody was around. Sometimes she literally would fucking diss me in front of people, you know? Or like, I know sometimes I wouldn't really hear her, but like I would see, like if we were at the club and stuff, her and her friends would be like, shh, 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 and then they would all look at me like, and she would just be like, and you know, after a while, and she would always like pick fights and arguments with me. And then after, and I would always apologize. I would be like, I'm sorry, I just want us to, you know, live together and blah, blah, blah. Don't ever love nobody too much more than you love yourself, okay? That's the lesson of today, you guys. Don't love anybody more than you love yourself, okay? So one day I literally told myself, like, we had one last argument. We would argue, like, she done fought me and stuff like that too. When I tell you, the girl fought me. And when I fought with her, this girl hit me so fucking hard. That's when I really knew she don't fuck with me like that. Cause you know, like if you fight with your sibling and stuff, you're like, pow, you know, boom or whatever. This bitch was like, ratao. She fucking hit me. Like, and I was like, yo, you gonna fucking attack me like a stranger on the street? Like, and then after a while, we argued for a few more times. I took it for like few more years, and you know, and then she did like some other shit to me, which I'm not gonna talk about right now, but um one day I finally was like, you know what? I'm sick of fucking dogging behind you for your love. I'm not gonna fucking be the one to apologize no more. And I'm done fucking apologizing because all you do is like a cycle with you. And you have to realize like that pattern and cycle with people when they don't fucking respect you. I don't care how much you love them. I don't care who it is. It could be your mother, daughter, sister, brother, best friend of fucking 25 years since third grade. Girl, it could be your husband of 25 years, okay? If somebody don't respect you, get the fuck away from them, okay? Because the situation can really spiral out of control to the point where your ass could end up in fucking jail or some shit because that person really don't fuck with you how you think they fuck with you. And shit could go left. Shit could really go left. All right? So yeah, girl. You know, my little going off on a tangent, but you know, literally I get people laughing at me. The other day I was in where was I? In Marianne's. I was shopping. Right? That's when I did the haul for you guys the other day. And this lady, she called her friend. Say her friend's name was Karen. The lady's like, you guys know we do this in the Caribbean. Let me show you. She was like, Karen. And Karen was like, hmm? And she did this in my direction. We do this in the Caribbean when we want to point at somebody, but we don't want the person to see us because they might fucking beat your ass, right? So she did this. You guys know this a Caribbean and African gesture, I think. So if you're African, tell me if you guys do that. If you're from the Caribbean, we do that. We do this. Like, I'm not even doing it all the way because I'm kind of laughing, but she did that to me. And I saw her out of my peripheral. I'm like, and then so Karen looks at me. She scrolls my face and then she focuses in on my laughes and she starts fucking laughing like at the top of her lungs. Girl, when I tell you Karen looked dusty as fuck. She was a lady that put no fucking effort into herself. Like, struggle fucking ponytail, okay? With a perm that's fucking breaking off her hair, probably like for the last decade or two. And they're literally fucking laughing at me, and I'm like, girl, if I answer you, like, don't even. That's another thing too, girl. Do not even fucking give in to people, and they want to test you. Like, the enemy wants to send agents of fucking deceit and destruction to fucking test you. So don't even fucking give in. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even funny. I'd be like, girl, I'm not even fucking paying attention to you. I'm paying for my shit, and I'm about to go have a fucking smoothie. I'm about to go about my day. Like, I'm having a good ass fucking day. Fuck you. But yeah, people can be really fucking mean. And I'm glad I told you guys about, my sister too, because when I tell you guys, this girl fought me like some random bitch on the street. Let me get this brush. The girl fought me like a random bitch on the street. She punched this shit. Like, I was like, and afterwards I was really hurt, because I was like, you know what I said to myself? This is what I said to myself. I said, I didn't even hit her for real. I didn't even hit her for real. Like, girl, don't love nobody else more than you fucking love yourself, okay? Don't love nobody else to the point of, you're allowing them to disrespect you, because there's like narcissists and stuff out in the world, and they will fucking abuse you. They will abuse you as long as you tolerate them. So be wary and be cautious about that, okay? I fucking love these bangs. I'm gonna go get my lashes, okay? And I'm gonna go get some oil for my hair. I'll be right back, okay, guys? 1 second. Girl, I was talking the whole fucking time and I didn't put the thing back on. I was saying a lot of stuff too, you know. Thanks for letting me know, Kelly. I appreciate you. Thanks, girl. Okay, so now that I've put some oil on the hair, you see how it looks? Okay, I told you guys I got this hair from Amazon. It's on now, right? I hope you guys can hear me now. The mic is on now. Let me double check it. You guys let me know if you can hear me, okay? Is it on now? Hey, Arisha. Can you guys hear me? Yes, I remember you, Arisha. I remember you. I remember all of you guys. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, guys, I be remembering you guys. I appreciate you guys for joining my live and stuff. So I do remember your name when it pops up on the screen and stuff. I remember you. Kelly, you toying with me? Yeah? Where's your field trip at? So now that I've put the oil, okay, I'm gonna flat iron the hair. And this will give it like a nice shine and everything. And it'll look nice and sleek, okay? Like at a camp. Oh, that sounds cool. I remember when I used to go to camp, I used to fucking love camp so much. Let me tell you, right? Camp had the best food. Because my mom, like growing up, she would never know how to fucking cook, or she would like choose not to. She was a very absent mom, you know? So when I would go to camp, I would get the best fucking food, yo. No, I'm talking like bomb ass, like, if you guys know about Caribbean food, I will get like some of the best fucking food. Some of the best like pate and johnny cake and, you know, fried fish and all the good shit. Like guava tart, coconut tart, carrot cake, all this shit. All the shit we make, like all this shit. All the shit. Baked macaroni, all the shit. Caribbean soul food. Let me not mix the two genres, right? For people get offended about their food. Soul food is a southern thing. Caribbean food is completely different. We don't eat greens, we eat callaloo. You can hear me now, Kelly. Kelly's like, mic is off, mic is off. Your crush is coming with you, so you're super excited. Go, Arisha. Don't be crushing on nobody too hard. Make them crush on you, girl. Oh, you can hear me now? Cool, Kelly. I was gonna say check your end, because Arisha said she could hear me. So I'm just gonna put a little bump in the end of the hair, just like a little twirl, you know? Which this hair doesn't really hold a curl that well, so I know by the time I get dressed and put my clothes on, excuse me, it'll be just like straight, but yeah. Well, good luck, Arisha. I hope you enjoy your time, and I hope you get to spend some time with your crush. Make sure you put some lip gloss on, girl. And that's why I want to do like a giveaway for my 300 subscriber too. Like, I'm gonna probably send you guys a makeup kit or something like that. But then if it's a male, I kind of have to adjust the gift. You guys didn't remind me about the lashes. Oh no, wait, hold on. Damn it. Okay, it's not too dry. Let's see. I gotta get a closer mirror though. Let's see. 1 second. I'll get my compact here. I'm trying to avoid touching it too much because my hand is oily, right? So you guys, I heard yesterday too that Mac in my area is like shutting down, closing, discontinuing their product here. Which I don't really give a shit because, not gonna lie to you guys, every time I go into Mac, they're rude as fuck to me here in my location. Also, every time I go into Sephora, so you guys need to check your customer service. Also, every time I go into Ulta, okay? Which is not often. So that means they're just rude as fuck every time. And I hate to be like so like negative, but every time, you guys know I don't live in the States, so I don't have Ulta and Sephora here. But every time I go into Ulta and Sephora, whenever I visit America, they're rude as fuck. And then when I go into Mac locally, they're rude as fuck. And you guys, some of you guys might be like, no, girl, you gotta be the problem. Girl, the next time I go makeup shopping in a high-end store, I'm gonna take you with me. Not gonna lie to you guys too, some of those makeup girlies, they be like super catty. So like if your makeup or lashes or something look bomb and they might be hating on you, then they just want you to get the fuck out, you know? And they don't want to help you because you're making them look bad, I guess. Or whatever stupid little notion they have in their head. But yeah, customer service in Mac locally is very poor. So I don't shop there. I don't even shop there. Like I don't support Mac locally at all. And I've heard other people say too. I think the thing is too that they might size you up, especially here. Caribbean people can be very judgmental, okay, guys? So, like, if you go in a high-end store and they think that you don't have money, they don't want to help you. I guess that's everywhere, but like, that's not the way. If I tell you guys, right, I'm in sales, right? And one time, this old guy, he came in like, he looked kind of dirty, to be honest with you, you know? Like, he looked like he worked on a farm or something. But me, I know personally that farm work is very lucrative, okay? It can be very lucrative if you raise animals, you know, sell cows, meat, milk, and shit like that. That's actually how the economy survived here in my island. For a long time, we would like, you know, boat to other islands and kind of like, what's the word I want to use? Trade, right? Trade goods and stuff like that. Go to Puerto Rico, go to Tortola, go to like, you know, Virgin Gorda, go to like San Martin, go to different other islands, you know? And that's how the economy would survive, is like doing like that. But so, you know, I personally know that's lucrative. That's how a lot of local people, like, we have land and houses here, right? And then I should have had, right? You know what I'm looking for? I'll do that tomorrow. I should have had one one like sponge roller here. Thank you guys for staying with me. I appreciate you. So my hair looks a little oilier than I really like. But like for this look, I wanted to look sleek and like really laid down. Because yesterday the wind was blowing it. And it was just getting low-key too poofy for me. What was I saying anyways? Oh yeah, this one guy, he came into my store one time, right? This a while ago. And he looked, you know, he looked dirty, he looked poor, he looked regular, he looked kind of poor, you know? But I was like, hello, you know, I helped him, I was nice with him, we were just talking. And he was like, can I see that, you know, diamond ring? I'm like, you know, sure, whatever. And he's like, how much is it? I told this guy, like, the ring was like 25,000, some shit like that. I told him 25,000, something, something. I told him. And he's like, you guys take credit card? I'm like, yeah, we take credit cards. I thinking he just asking me, you know? He's like, you guys take cash? I'm like, yeah, we take cash. He's like, US dollars, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking, you know, he's just asking me, just making conversation, whatever. And then he's like, if I wanted to buy it, and then I put half on a credit card and half in cash, can I do that? I'm like, yeah, you can fucking do that, of course. You know, it's still a form of payment, yeah. When I tell you guys, this man pulled his pants down. He pulled his denim down, okay? And then he had on like a basketball shorts. And then he pulled his basketball shorts down, and then right there in the store, you know, and then he exposed like his boxers, and he's like, sorry about that, you know, I just have so much cash on me. I was trying to like, you know, make sure it da 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 da, right? Make sure I keep it like safe. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking he's gonna pull out like $2,000 maybe in cash, or I don't know. I wasn't really like thinking. I don't like to judge people. Like that's my whole thing. I don't judge people, you know? Cuz you never know what walk of life is somebody is coming from. I don't judge people, you know, guys? When I tell you guys this guy pulled out fucking $20,000 out of his brief, he had it like in a little like pouch and stuff too, so like it was sanitary, you know? But the man pulled $20,000 from his fucking brief, from his undershorts. He had a pouch in his undershorts. He had it like a fanny pack or something. He had it like fastened to him. It was in his underclothes. He pulled out $20,000 from his shorts, his undershorts, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "You rolling with a lot of money." He's like, "Yeah." And then he bought the ring. He bought it with $20,000 in cash and like $5,000 on the credit card. And I was like, what the fuck? And afterwards, everybody came up to me and they're like, what? We saw that guy pulling down all his clothes. We thought he was being fresh with you. In Caribbean, we say fresh when somebody's being like, bien freca, like rude in a sexual way. So yeah. So like that, and I'm like, no, the guy pulled out so much money. They're like, we saw him, we saw it. I'm like, you guys saw that shit, right? So I made that big ass sale. I was so fucking happy. And they were all like, when we came, like, I think nobody wanted to help him too because he looked broke, you know? And they were like, when he came in, he didn't even look like he had no money and da da da. I'm like, yeah, that's what the fuck you guys get for fucking judging people. That's what the fuck you guys get. I'm just getting my gel, you guys. So this gel, Gorilla Snot, is the one that I love to use for my edges. So yeah, moral of that story, you guys, don't fucking judge nobody. So this, we're gonna just get the littlest bit right here. Okay? You see this little part right here of the tool? That's so we don't have to use our fingers. Okay? That's what that's for, so we don't have to use our fingers. guys? All right, guys. I'm loving the look today. You guys see the bang, I swept it to the side again. And I kind of tucked behind the ears today, as opposed to wearing the bang straight forward, okay? What else was I gonna say? I love it today, okay? Normally I don't like my hair really like oiled down like that, but this hair, I'm gonna order a new unit probably next week. So you guys stay tuned for a review soon. Hopefully soon. We'll see how long it takes to come. I'll get me a new one. I don't know what style I want to do next though. Sometimes I'd be so bored with my hair. And I don't really like to wear colored hair because it's just not my vibe. I'll wear like red, but that's as far as I'll go. I'll wear red, or I would wear pink. But I've done pink one time, but I didn't keep it for long. You guys, I think I made a video actually. That's when I did that video about how to fight spiritual warfare through food. If you guys haven't watched that video from me, go watch it. Let me put a little bit more gel, girl. Okay. So that's the look for today, you guys. Let me go ahead and add some lip gloss. So our lips are nice and shiny. Actually, you know what? I don't want to gloss it. It's perfect the way that it is. Because remember we had that semi-gloss underneath and then I put the matte on top. So it's actually sitting perfectly the way that I want it to look. And okay. So yeah, you guys, that's it look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys enjoyed like my 5 story times. I be chatting, right? It did kind of hold a curl on the bottom a little bit. Let me see. Let me show you guys. And I did do a review on this hair. This is the last straight hair that I got maybe a few months ago, a couple months ago. So if you want to know what hair this is, it was really economical, but you know, if you want to get like a long length and not spend too much, but the quality of the hair, I wouldn't really buy this hair again at all. But it's doing the job for now because, you know, I just be going about my business. And it's not really that serious for me as long as it looks presentable. And I can run my hands through it and it's moving in the wind. Like, you know, yes, I want the best quality hair, but sometimes I understand that when I order stuff, especially due to my location, that, you know, it's the luck of the draw, 50-50 sometimes. You just can't help. Some of them might be a dud, but that last one that I had to criticize from fucking Amazon, if you guys didn't watch that video. And guys, when you do your curl, do it like that. When you do the curl, hold the curl like this. Okay? And if you don't know how to curl, you can kind of twist the hair and go like that. And that's my low-key lazy method too, when I want to like do the whole hair and I don't want to be like doing small sections. Hey, Puran. Long time no see. Well, not long time, but how you been? I hope you've been well. I'm doing blessed. I hope you're doing blessed as well, Puran. Nice to see you. Well, hear from you. Nice to have your presence. Okay, so that's the end of the result, you guys. Okay, so now we're looking like a baddie. I would kind of stand up, but this top I have on looks kind of like a bra. So it's not a bra, it's a top, but let me just show you guys the ends of the hair. So that's the ends, okay? That's the curl we have right now. It looks pretty, right? The bangs look cute. I swept them to the side today, you know? Okay, and that's it. I'm not gonna bother and put any like, you know what? Let me put a little bit of powder in the part and stuff. Yesterday when I wore the bangs straightforward down, everybody was looking in my scalp to see like, is that her hair? Is that her hair? Lip liner. Any lip liner from the beauty supply store that is brown and matte. Anyone. This lip liner cost me like $2.99. And I love it. You don't have to go to MAC and spend $20 for one liner, guys. Okay? Not trying to knock, you know, their product or whatever. Anyone. Honestly, anyone. Especially, like, anyone. This brand is called Urban Allure. So, I recommend this one. But seriously, anyone. Even if you go to Walgreens. Well, the one from Walgreens I don't be liking because... Not gonna lie to you, the liner from Walgreens remind me of something you would get from Sally's Beauty Supply, and they don't be having products for baddies. They be having products for I don't know who. Anyways, so get your pressed powder and just go in your part like that. Like so. Okay? That's it, you guys. One thing I want you guys to take away from my channel too. Have you tried e.l.f. lip tints? Nope, I haven't tried e.l.f. lip tints. I'm gonna look for them the next time I go makeup shopping. Because we do have e.l.f. here in, how you call it? In Walgreens. But I'll check them out. Thank you for suggesting. And I do love a good lip tint too, but normally, you guys, for everyday wear, I just love a good peachy nude like we have on today. That's my vibe. That's my vibe, you know? I like it to look like I low-key don't have nothing on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really love clear glass so much for me. It be moving around too much, but you know, yeah, that's good that you have your like lip combo intact. I rather put like I rather use like either a matte liquid lipstick or something that like this that has it's matte but it's still glossy. And I always line, but I don't really put gloss over it all the time. But yeah, you guys. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get going. Okay, I have to go about my day, you know. I have to be an adult. I have to go. I would sit on here with you guys for a little while more, but yeah, for sure. And you're a makeup person like me. You guys have a blessed day, okay? I appreciate you guys for watching my live. Even those of you that watch the replay, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I do post other videos besides my live, so, you know, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for the love, the little hearts. I see them Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the positive energy and mwah, light done. Thank you, Pura. I know you always look out for your girl. Thank you, Puran. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Mwah. Have a blessed and beautiful day, you guys. Go out into the world and spread love and be prosperous. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.